my name is Simi Moh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Finally, I've been waiting for the perfect time in my life to start this channel. I am 23 years old. I'm from Hong Kong, but COVID aside, I spent a lot of time in Boston where I went for university and London where I usually spend my summers. And I'm actually going for a summer vacation to those two places this summer and also a bunch of other places. So hopefully I see you guys there. Currently, I'm in Hong Kong, where I was born and raised in my office for Molia, which is, I'm an entrepreneur, so I have two businesses that I currently run. One is called Molia. It's a luxury gifting business that's global, affordable, and sustainable. Our main product is infinity flowers, but we also have private label wines. And then my second business is called Soaps by Molia, and it's a luxury pet brand that is also based online. And then I'm also an author, so I will be walking you guys through how I published my first 4 books, how to find the right agent, how to produce a manuscript. And I'm gonna have just so many, I'm bursting guys. I have 13 years of ideas that I've been waiting to share with you guys, and like I can't wait to finally make these videos and share my life through daily vlogs and holiday vlogs and all that different fun stuff, but also showing you what it's like being an entrepreneur, like doing days in the life of an entrepreneur, giving you guys business tips, which is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm showing you guys different things about my writing. So any and every focus and aspect of my life, I will try and give you guys some insight into through my videos. So I think that's pretty much it for my intro. And today I really want to talk about 5 marketing ideas that you can do for absolutely free in 2022. Anybody from around the world can try them. There's absolutely no limit. Country-wise, because I live in Hong Kong, I know how difficult it can be sometimes when you only have some marketing ideas are only accessible in the US or the UK. So I'm really excited to be giving you guys a diverse portfolio of like 5 little tips that I've put together. So first of all, please can we appreciate my earrings? I've never really shared my crazy earring collection with you guys, but every single video I'm gonna make it a point to share one of my earrings. And obviously today is draw 4 Uno cards. I love Uno. It's a fun, very, very fun game. Played it since I was a kid. Okay, now to get started with tip number 1. Guys, this website, when I found out about this website, I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. It's not just a way for vendors to make money, it's also a way for anybody out there to gain passive income. For example, if you're starting off as an influencer or a content creator and you don't have any brand deals yet, you can go on this website called Digistore24. And essentially what you can do is you can like sign up as somebody that's an affiliate marketer. And if you really like a product, you can have like a commission code assigned to your name and a link. And if you go on your Instagram and you're trying to build a following and you say, hey guys, I have this amazing discount for this meditation course or these beautiful flowers, like you can automatically gain a commission every single sale that you make on Digistore24. And as a vendor, obviously you get sales pretty much for like 0 marketing time and expense on your end. So other people will do the marketing, you get the sales, you just pay them the rightful commission. So Digistore24 is a blessing for all you guys out there. And I know that there are a bunch of other websites like it, and Digistore24 is relatively newer, but ClickBank, for example, is like one of Digistore24's like very close competitive rivals. And ClickBank is not really accessible globally for a lot of countries, and also now they've kind of like capped users. And so if you don't really have an account on there, it's very difficult to get an account. Whereas Digistore24 actually is so easy. Like you just sign up, they automatically approve you. You can be like a seller and a vendor or either one of those 2 things. For my second tip for you guys, this is something that you probably, while you're watching this video, probably scrolling on your phone. You're probably like, I'm probably just in the background, you're scrolling on your phone, you're scrolling on Instagram, and you probably landed on one of these right now. It's a reel. Reels are the real deal, let me just tell you that. And I have been exploring them a lot for my businesses, not really on my personal page yet, which is more of just like a time constraint on my end, but reels are the real deal. YouTube shorts are the real deal. Let me tell you guys, you can make so much money, not just by linking your products to a reel, but also by making the reel or the short themselves, because YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels actually have mass funding from their companies this year to incentivize content creators and everyday individuals to make more of these videos to obviously compete with people like companies like TikTok. YouTube announced that they're putting $100 million US this year towards their shorts. And that means that it's much easier to get found because they're pushing them a lot more into explore pages and stuff. And it's a lot easier to get paid through these different avenues. And so not only will you get paid for producing this content, obviously by linking it to your products, hopefully your things go viral, will like look at your bio or your caption for these several different things that you make and go, oh, wait a second, like those roses are so pretty. Like let's say I make a reel or a short, or even repurpose and do the same thing on both platforms. And I go 3 ways to style infinity flowers at home, or 10 different tips for taking care of your infinity flowers. And then I link my website right below. I just got a potential new customer, or somebody that knows my name, or somebody that recognizes my website. So it's obviously such a great form of marketing, and it's such an easy way to reach people from around the world without actually spending the money on Instagram and Facebook ads. For tip number 3. So tip number 3 is one of my absolute favorite ways to market my company, and it's been that way from the beginning. So throwing events, guys. COVID is becoming a lot better. Not really where I am, not really in Hong Kong, but around the world it's becoming a lot better. So hopefully where you are, it's a lot better. And there are also a lot of safe ways to throw events, namely throwing one outdoors. So, and also by throwing one outdoors, usually outdoor venues are free. And what I mean by that is you can just go to one of your local parks, and you can send out an event to like everybody you know, not just everybody you know, but post it on Facebook groups affiliated to your product, post it on like Quora and Reddit and all these things, and go, hey, come to my event. You can hand out free samples of your products at your event. You can offer a free talk. It depends like what kind of business you're in. For example, with my flowers, I could like say, hey, come to my event. By coming, you automatically get like a free raffle ticket. And then at the end of the event, I'm going to pick out 3 people who can win my flowers. At the event, obviously, you can ask some of your friends if they have like, let's say if they do like a cake company, like, hey, can you make me some mini cupcakes? Or if you have like a little stash of like some wine or some lemonade or something, you could go, hey guys, free food and drink at my event. This is especially really good for college campuses. I obviously wouldn't recommend bringing alcohol to a college campus, especially if it's in the US, because drinking age is over 21. But you guys know what I mean. You could be like, hey, I'm ordering a few pizzas, and I have, you know, some lemonade or something, and I'm gonna have my products here. Why don't you guys come by my event? And automatically people will post. You can have like special social media like hashtags, like please tag my account if you take a picture. If you have like a Polaroid camera or something, or you could get like somebody to just hold your phone the whole day and have your Huji app open and like click really cool pictures of guests at the event and tag them after, or send it straight to their phone and they'll post it and they'll tag your company. And events are just a really cool way to build a loyal brand following, and also to get new people to obviously know about your business. There are so many fun and like free or super affordable ways to throw events. Just take advantage of like where you are. For example, in Hong Kong, we have this beautiful park called West Kowloon. And I think it's a perfect place, especially on like a nice summer's day. If you had like any kind of company, if you had like, let's say you were specializing in selling like a drink or something, you could say like, hey, like come by to West Kowloon. I'm like handing out free samples of my drinks. And obviously you have the whole audience there who's gonna be like super hot, and it's like a summer's day, and you're saying, hey, here, have a free drink. And they'll have a sip of your drink and go, oh my gosh, amazing, where do I buy this? And you go, okay, cool, follow us on Instagram, or here's a brochure or something like that. So just a super fun way to interact with your future customers. So my 4th tip for today is actually something that, again, I've been doing since I started Molia. It's actually collaborating with other businesses. And so this is so fun because not only do you get to work with another business and learn more about their business and learn more about like the company and the founder and become friends with them, but you also get to open up to a whole new audience of people. Where I'm at in the luxury gifting space, I love collaborating with both smaller local and bigger international businesses. And I started by collaborating with some smaller local businesses. And so one of the first people that I collaborated with was somebody that owns a cake company, like a really big cake company in Hong Kong. And they reached out to me and said, hey, we love your flowers. How do you think we can work together? And I actually suggested, like, why don't you put us on your website? And so whenever people get like the urge to buy flowers with their cakes, like they can just buy it straight from you guys. And obviously you guys get a commission on it. But also I'll cross-reference it on my website and I'll market it too, so that if it's like, oh, other places where I can buy some Molia flowers, you guys come up. And so it'll bring it to your guys' website as well. And so that's a really easy way to form a connection with another company, get sales, and also just broaden your horizons within the spectrum that you're currently in. So obviously the flower niche is like $1 billion, like multi-billion dollar global industry, but there's so much more. You don't just need to collaborate with, like, it's not really possible to collaborate with other flower companies, you know, whereas collaborating with other companies that do candles, that do cakes, that do any kind of like luxury gifting aspect of things, it's just amazing. And it's super easy because you're already just using the stock that you have. You're just opening up yourself to a whole different audience, and it's just really exciting. So that is tip number 4. And when it comes to actually contacting people for collaboration, don't be afraid to just reach out via DM, especially if they're like initially a smaller business, which is how I suggest you start off, just so that scale, it's a comparative scale and you guys kind of both give each other what you have to offer. Be like, hey, you know, I actually have this amazing audience and I have these amazing return clients, and they've been asking me, like, where do I buy a greeting card that's like really cool to go with your flowers? And instead of just suggesting your website all the time, why don't we work together? And so the next time people say, hey, I love your greeting cards, do you know where I can get some nice flowers to go with it? You can just point them straight to me and I can just point them straight to you. And it's a really, you know, fair exchange of services and exchange of what you guys have to offer. But more than that, it just helps your business grow, not just in your eyes, but in other people's eyes as well. It's just like collaborating with people is exciting in the sense that you will now have more products to offer your customers just by pairing up with businesses you love. And so when you DM people or you email them or you message them, if you know them personally, go, hey, I would love to collaborate with you. Don't get deflated if they say no. Just be like, okay, like, I tried. And as a business owner, if you don't try, you're never gonna know. And the worst thing that you can get out of it is like, sorry, I'm not interested right now, or my business isn't in the right place. But if you never asked in the first place, you're never gonna get that no. And trust me, when you're starting a business, you're gonna get 1,000 no's before you get one single yes. And that one single yes is gonna be so worth it for you guys. So the final tip that I have for you guys today is just, it's really, really simple actually. And you might think that it's not that simple after I say it in a second, but I promise you it's really simple. So I would write a press release. And so for every occasion that you have coming up that's big for your business, let's say you sell shoes and it's Father's Day coming up, you can send out a press release to a bunch of different media publications in your area that you know of and go, hey, business's name is Soul Sneaks or something, and I absolutely love your media publication. I would love, well, that's not really how a press release goes, but you can put that in the email. I would love any kind of support possible. I'm a new local business and this is what we do, da 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 da. And for your actual press release, there are so many free online templates on how to write a press release. Essentially, all you have to do is put the date, put the logo, put where it's coming from. So like your business address, your name, put like an announcement, kind of like a newspaper article, and say like Soul Sneaks is dropping their premier limited edition Father's Day collection. You put a couple of paragraphs of like what the collection's all about, like bullet points on like why it's special and why it stands out, any promotional offers, discounts, and then some high quality HD pictures, which they obviously might ask you to resend if they do pick it up for publication. And then just at the bottom, like the Soul Sneaks Father's Day collection will be available on the website starting May 12th, 2022. And then that way, media publications can go, hey, and especially like, I know that every single like country, county, like town, city in the world will have their local publications, and they love to pick up on cool new local businesses, especially if you've already like pumped some word around by word of mouth or social media. They always want to be like the first ones to pick up on you guys. So always have a press release ready and always send it to them. And a really cool way to connect with people in the media industry automatically is just by looking on Instagram, looking on LinkedIn, and seeing like who works where, and then like DMing them, being like, hey, can I please, or like emailing them or messaging them on LinkedIn and saying, hey, like this is my business, I'm the founder, I would really love to be able to send you guys a press release. Could you please look it over and see if it's suitable for any articles that you have coming up? So that is a really cool key tip on how to get very quality media publications that obviously help with your reputation and expose you to a whole new clientele and a whole new audience for your products. Guys, it's been so much fun sharing my tips with you today, and I cannot wait to film my next video already. I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel, if you hit the thumbs up button, if you like shared it, if you shared this video, if you liked it, if you could comment, and if you want to reach me, I'm available anytime. I have all my links for my businesses, for me personally, down in the description below. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.